wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of the. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life, I sit in my room and stare at this Glock. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. I'm thinking about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you wantin' to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess it's just part of the joke. I got some family and homies, I get it forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded in every clip, and check out a laser in every scope. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
You're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
Pass my heat is freezing, scrapless so the police don't freeze me. Till these little hoes on Reese's, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn Cardi B to cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these farther ass, like where the party at. My fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I can get real greedy. I turn out a call to set, then I call the hat, no regards for human beings. I turn the bands to M's, I still ain't spend my first advance with it. Plan until the end and even
Fabrizio Corona, Fabrizio Corona, yeah, sono un re, quindi datemi la corona. Fabrizio Corona, Fabrizio Corona, non so ballare ma faccio il mio ballo. Vai Fabri, vai Fabri, vai Fabri, non so ballare ma faccio il mio ballo. Vai Fabri, vai Fabri, vai Fabri, vai Fabri, lei mi chiama papi, mentre la scopo, tiro sui capelli, quando entro in scena hanno tutti paura, nascondi la tua tipa, Corona non perdona. Dammelo, dammelo, mami, dammelo, dammelo, yeah, dammelo, dammelo, mami, dammelo, dammelo, yeah. Wow, 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 scopo più di un PR. Wow, 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 scopo più di un buttafuori. Fabrizio Corona, Fabrizio Corona.
Steve from Machete Squad. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the wait, what am I saying? God damn it, I keep fucking this up. I've been doing this fucking 800 times. I keep fucking it up. What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I haven't said hi to? What's up, Bel Air? What's up, Scion? What's up, Script Cat? What's up, Patton? What's up, Cullen? What's up, everybody? I hope you're all having a good evening. Anyways, we're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. Tonight we're watching a little bit of Dragon Lord Frodo. What's up, Pac-Man? We're watching a little bit of Dragon Lord Frodo, who's decided that the best course of action when dealing with court orders is just, on the advice of his lawyer, to just not do any of them. To just not do anything that they're telling him to do. He made up a stupid reason why he no longer has to comply with the thing that he said he had to comply with forever and ever. The therapist telling him things was a court order. But now I realize he didn't even have to go see a therapist. He doesn't even have to go see a therapist anymore, guys, which is definitely really great for Dragon Lord Frodo to just stop going to therapy. Where's Darson? I don't know. He might be in jail, might be in a mental hospital. I don't know. He just hasn't been streaming. As soon as he gets back to streaming, I will let you guys know. But I think he's either locked up. Well, he's definitely locked up somewhere. Either a loony bin or a jail. But anyways, then we're done with Frodo. We have some feats of strength from Larry. We watched old Danny Boy trying to call him out and act like a big tough guy. Well, I figured we're gonna watch some feats of strength from Larry, showing how strong and buff the man actually is, and he could totally take on Danny Boy. So that's the Machete Bowl for tonight, guys. Before we do any of that, I did see that Cassandra is taking a break from Cyrax content for her mental health, guys. So let's honor another one of William's great plans.
And how do we do it? With a moment of silence. It's a simple little gesture that we do this time of year to remember all the folks who gave their lives so dear. It's the moment of silence. A moment of silence. A moment of silence. Ha! Cha! A moment of silence.
Yes, I'm sure she's gonna take a nice little mental health break and then come back with her amazing true crime commentary. That's gonna be the hit of YouTube as soon as she comes back. Anyways, so let's check out Dragon Lord Frodo with his amazing solution to all these court orders is just ignore all of them because some lawyer told him to, because these lawyers are definitely the best in the country. Guys, let's check out Dragon Lord Frodo.
Alright, kiddies, it's Dragon Lord Frodo. Hi.
And Willie, don't forget Willie. Willie's there. Willie is the highlight of every Dragon Lord Frodo stream.
Hi. So, when I was just doing that live stream and I was in the other room sleeping, it woke me up with that phone call.
Yeah, he did a stream before this. About an hour and a half, he said it was titled Evidence Against Him, and then he just went to sleep in the other room. It was a ridiculous thing, and only he would do.
Remember I said my lawyer was trying to... I was trying... Remember when I said I was supposed to have a fucking talk with my lawyer yesterday? I thought it was yesterday, not today. But anyway, we got to the bottom of this whole mess with the order of protection and court orders and whatnot.
Yeah, they got to the bottom of it. They got to the bottom of it, and the answer is just ignore all of it. That's great legal advice.
My lawyer said, and you know what? The last video, I was actually right about my theory, because that's what my lawyer actually said just now. He literally said, he says, well, the court order was yes, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Agree with what the therapist says, and if that was it, but he also
so you know he's definitely, this is exactly what happened, because the lawyer said, yeah, your court order was to go to therapy and agree with everything the therapist says. That was definitely, so this is solid legal advice, not just like a dream he had while he was sleeping.
Said that once the therapist drops you, you're no longer bound by that order.
There you go. So if you go to therapy by court order and you manage to get that therapist to drop you, it's a little loophole. And you can stop following any court orders. It's amazing the legal help you get in Buffalo.
He's like, the therapist dropped you. He doesn't think you really need therapy. So you're all done. You didn't have to.
There you go. The therapist dropped you. He figures you don't even need therapy. Therefore, your court order's done. You did what you needed to do, and you're done. And now you can go be a lunatic in society who harasses his own parents.
I said, but I still had a restraining order in Lockport for until
still got a restraining order
next August sometime. He's like, I said, don't I have to agree with that until the restraint? He's like, no.
This is amazing. This is an amazing legal counsel. This is definitely either this conversation didn't happen or this is the worst lawyer in the world. I got a restraining order that's active till August. Don't have to pay attention to that? Or it's like, no. Amazing legal. No, of course not. Why would you do that? The court told you to do it. That's stupid.
I always thought that it was like it goes for the length of the restraining order.
Yeah.
And that's not.
I do like how he's putting socks on. He still's not wearing pants. I mean, the socks are important, but the pants aren't.
Not the way it works.
No, that's not the way it works.
I guess it just...
No, restraining orders are not for the length of the restraining order. It's until some weird guy decides he's done following the restraining order, and then he can stop following the restraining order. Everybody knows that.
Goes by, like, technically...
Yeah.
If the judge says, hey, Mike, you gotta go to therapy and agree with what the therapist says, and I go to a therapist once, and the therapist is like, you don't need to come back here. And that's it. I'm all done with my obligation.
There's so many problems with that. Number one, if that even happened, I don't think a therapist who is like the court sent you here, I'm just gonna declare after one meeting that you're perfectly sane and you don't need to continue therapy. I don't think that would ever happen. And even if that did happen, you need like paperwork more than just like, yeah, my therapist said that and I'm telling the court that, believe me. But somehow he thinks this is how the court works. This is how the court works. The therapist just told him you're done, and he just went home and stopped paying attention to any court orders afterwards, guys.
I didn't know that. I thought I had to keep going and finding different therapists and shit, you know?
At the very least, you have to submit paperwork from your therapist to that effect. You don't just gonna walk away and like dust off your hands and say, well, they said that. I'm done, I'm gone.
Yeah, because that's what happened the one time. Like, I had a thing a couple of years ago as well in Cheektowaga.
In a different town, he was convicted of a different crime and court ordered to go to therapy once again. It's almost like the therapy isn't working and the court should just lock him up, for God's sake.
And it was so dumb. And my mom brings it up all the time. It's the thing where I said something about ripping a baby out of some chick. I actually never said that. I actually never said that. I actually, instead of me saying it, I actually just put up it was a thing from Donald Trump where he says it. Like, I got so pissed off at this chick, I said, you know what I want to do? I just want to go to her house, and then as soon as, right after I said go to her house, the video cuts to and
somehow this all amounts to him not needing therapy. Somehow this all amounts to him. He doesn't need therapy. He's cured. He doesn't need to go to therapy, any court-ordered therapy anyways. Somehow this lunatic thought process results in no therapy.
A shot of Donald Trump saying, and rip the baby. It was something I got from one of the debates.
Yeah. I mean, if Donald Trump said it in a debate, technically it's American history, and you can't be penalized for saying it. I mean, everyone knows that.
He says something again, rip the baby out of the womb. And that was like, that actually got me in trouble in Cheektowaga.
Yeah, and somehow it hasn't come to you like you're like that. Maybe you were wrong. Maybe you were wrong, and you shouldn't have said that. But you know, it's amazing. It's something.
But remember, that was actually dropped.
Yeah, we really need to bring back like owning land or something as some like requirement before you can vote. Otherwise, lunatics like this are allowed to vote, and then they say things like this.
After sitting there for 27 days, it was eventually just dropped.
He had to sit in jail for 27 days. He had to sit in jail for 27 days over that, and he still doesn't understand that maybe he shouldn't say stuff like that. But you know, it's a long learning curve for Frodo.
But they told me I had to go.
Yeah. Willie is the best part of the stream, and I do mean the cat Willie. I do mean the cat whose name is Willie and nothing else.
You know, just go to therapy. Agree with the therapist says. And I was going to a therapist at the time.
Well, hold on. I mean that's like a relative. That's like, you know, it's a relative. Where is it? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I didn't delete. I definitely didn't delete it. There we go.
I get shit myself. You know, that's what happens when you're a drug addict. Did I shit myself? I don't know.
I just love that little bit at the end. Did I shit myself? I don't know. Who can even tell these days? It's all warm and wet back there anyways.
After I got out of jail, I started going to a therapist. The therapist died.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The therapist died. I panic because I didn't know what was gonna go on. Like, do I gotta go find a new therapist? Therapist died. I get a fucking thing in the mail saying you gotta come back to court.
Yeah, apparently that's not your magical ticket out of going to therapy. If the therapist passes away, you gotta still find a new therapist if you're going there for a court order anyway.
And I actually this was like 6 months after.
Hey, Willie's a happy cat. At least you can say Willie's a happy cat. You know, Dragon Lord Frodo has a lot of problems. Treating his cat badly is not one of them.
After my case, and I found my public defender's card. I called him up. I was like, listen, they're telling me to come back to court. I don't know what this is for. And he was like, all right, let me just do this. We'll do this right now. And he was like, yeah, it's because you stopped going to therapy. Well, my therapist died.
Yeah, that's a sticky situation. I wouldn't know what to do either. If I was court ordered to go to therapy and then my therapist passes away, I might try some, Weekend at Bernie's situation. Just prop him up in the chair and keep going every day and see if anyone notices. But, everyone has to make their own choices.
I was like, well, you gotta go do another one. And I had to explain that to a judge, and the judge was like, all right. Just go get another fucking therapist.
I like that Willie just popped up for a little second there. Hold on a second.
You gotta go do another one. And I had to explain that to a judge, and the judge was like, all right.
Hey, Willie.
All right.
Hey,
just go get another fucking therapist. And I did. And I haven't heard from that.
That's one choice.
Judge since.
I'm all about Weekend at Bernie's.
I don't want to keep doing it. I'm tired.
You get some Jamaican guy to cast some voodoo spell, and next thing you know, your therapist is walking around. It's really simple. At least as the movies tell me.
I'm tired of this shit. I go back and forth to court because I get in trouble because I think I'm complying with the therapy, and then the therapy that they're telling me to do just it gets me in more trouble.
Yeah, the therapy gets him in more trouble. That's actually what's happening. It's the therapist. They keep telling him to rent wood chippers and go protest outside of private businesses. It really is the therapists who are causing all of his problems.
Remember when I was going to Jewish Family Services for a while? And and my therapist at Jewish Family Services straight up told me, you need to report Baloney Arms, the girlfriend, to his housing authority.
What? And sounds like something a therapist would ever say. You need to report Baloney Arms and his girlfriend to the housing authority. Yeah, Baloney Arms. I'm sure the therapist definitely said Baloney Arms.
That's what my therapist was
Baloney
telling
Arms.
me.
Yeah, it's his therapist told him.
That's what my therapist was telling me to do. Everything that happened is because my fucking therapist at Jewish Family Services.
Everything that's wrong in his life was caused by a therapist and Jewish Family Services. It's really it's a conspiracy to ruin his life.
Ever notice that? Ever notice all of my fucking all therapists just do nothing but give me bad advice?
Yeah.
Telling me, well, you got the girl at Jewish Family Services at one point.
What does Baloney Arms even mean? What does that even mean as a saying? Because isn't it like bologna is a very it's a lunch meat. It's a pretty wide, large, circle of meat. Bologna arms wouldn't be skinny. It's not like chicken legs or something. Is it the color? Is it the smell? What are bologna arms? They're not some like skinny little chicken wing arms. That doesn't make any sense. Are you just like you have no muscle mass and it's really floppy like bologna? Is that what it means? The fuck are bologna arms? Who knows? These are things we'll never know.
Telling me that I have to fucking blow my friend bologna arm into his
bologna arms.
thing because I told my therapist I didn't like his girlfriend or something, and she's like, why don't you just have her kicked out of the house? She's not supposed to be there anyway.
Yeah, just get people kicked out of your house because you're having a little disagreement. That's a good plan. The therapist definitely helped that one out.
And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, you gotta write a letter to these people and tell them.
Look at Willie. Willie doesn't even care. He's just like, whatever you're talking about, give me some pets. I need some pets right here. And he's sitting there, he's propping himself up for some good old pets while keeping an eye out the window for any kind of intruders. He's a watch cat while also being a good kitty. I love Willie.
Every fucking time I go in there, she'd ask me, did you write the letter yet? Did you write the letter yet? Did you write the letter yet? And eventually I was like, all right, I'll write the fucking letter. And then guess what? I lose bologna arm as a friend. So
he lost bologna arms as a friend.
You know, you can't even get fucking therapy without
I'm sorry. I keep pointing at the cat. But yeah, look at that. That is one happy cat. The cat is just trying to splay over his belly, even though his feet have to be like standing up to do it. Just because he really wants those pets from being splayed over Dragon Lord Frodo's belly. That is a fucking content kitty. That is a content fucking kitty. He is happy. He is having the time of his life right there.
Shit anymore.
Look at him.
That's what
I love it when they lay on you in a way where they still have to like stand up. When they put like effort into laying on you. It just shows they're really, really, really determined to lay on you.
That's why I get pissed off at like my dad and shit. He's not in therapy. He's not taking medication. And I'm like, I am taking medication.
He's taking his medical marijuana. That'll fix everything.
What the fuck you talking about? I'm not taking my medication. I am on medication.
Yeah.
The problem is that the medication that I'm on, my parents don't approve of the medication. It's medical marijuana.
I was joking. I assumed he was actually taking some other psychoactive medication on the orders of a therapist in addition to him smoking weed. And it was just a joke that he's also smoking weed and the therapist is okay with it or whatever. Not that his sole medication he's taking at the advice of a therapist is weed. That's just no wonder he hasn't fixed anything in his life. He's smoking weed and assuming that's gonna fix his mental problems.
Okay.
Exactly, he does. He actually does.
So,
oh, Willie.
It's basically medication. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's basically medication. They call it medical marijuana, therefore it's medical. It's basically medication. So, you know, he's right and you're wrong.
I'm sorry. I've never heard of medical tobacco. I've
never heard of medical tobacco. Therefore, medical marijuana is a medication for his deep, deep mental issues.
Never heard of Willie. I've never heard of
Willie.
I've never heard of medical tobacco. I've never heard of medical alcohol. Okay.
Well, there is medical alcohol. There is medical alcohol. If you're suffering severe withdrawal symptoms, they can actually give you medical alcohol. A little more, you know. There's also medical amphetamines. There's also medical cocaine. It's not really something they give out to people because, you know, there's other things. But yeah, there's medical cocaine. There's medical cocaine. You know, good luck getting a doctor to prescribe it, but it exists.
Yeah, actually they do have medical alcohol, but
yeah, exactly, they do.
It's used differently than like a medicine. It's just more of like a cleaning thing. But
well, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. But yeah, there's also that.
Basically, yeah, They don't have. No.
Cocaine is a numbing agent. I believe there is some kind of eye drops that actually has whatever active ingredient is in cocaine to numb your eyes. It's not like, it's not like a party thing. College kids are going to get a prescription for them. But, it exists. It exists. I don't know if you can get it. I don't know if you can get it easily, but it exists.
No doctor is going to sit there and be like, hey, I recommend you do medical...
Well, yeah, I mean, when you get a painkiller, they don't call it heroin, but it's the same opiate family. This is not important. You all know what drugs are.
Nicotine or something.
Yeah, nicotine.
You know what I don't understand? You know nicotine.
Really?
The shit that's in
That's amazing.
Cigarettes. You know nicotine is in like a lot more than just cigarettes and tobacco.
Yeah, it's in a lot more than cigarettes and tobacco, isn't it? When it has caffeine. Caffeine's in chocolate. What else is nicotine in? Is it in tomatoes? It's in tomatoes, isn't it?
You know nicotine is actually in like eggplant and like potatoes and shit.
Really? Eggplant? Hold on. Is there nicotine in egg? Oh my god! Like it's actually. Oh my god! Yeah, he's right. According to the AI overview, yes, eggplants do contain trace amounts of nicotine because they do belong to the nightshade family, the same plant family as tobacco, that naturally produce small quantities of the compound. There you go. Let's all smoke some eggplant. Let's all get together and smoke some eggplant cigars. Okay,
Yeah, so
exactly. Could you just dry an eggplant and smoke the whole eggplant like a cigar? That'd be kind of cool.
Why is it okay for children to consume eggplant and potatoes?
Yeah, exactly. We need to age regulate all these eggplants and potatoes, guys. That is the takeaway I got from that. We really need to control the distribution of eggplants into potatoes, guys.
Good question. And also, too, if you look at a pack of cigarettes, or you look at a thing of chewing tobacco, or...
Yeah, there's not even an eggplant on theirs. There's not even an eggplant or a potato on the entire pack of cigarettes. No one knows. It's a conspiracy by Big Tobacco and Big Eggplant. I think Big Eggplant is really the demon people don't know about.
Any kind of cigarette, or nicotine product or whatever like that. Chewing tobacco, vapes, shit like that. Ever notice there's a thing on there that says this product contains nicotine.
Yeah, there is. So I guess he's gonna say that there should be a warning label on eggplants. There should be a warning label on eggplants. This product also contains nicotine, by the way.
Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
You're gonna go. We gotta start warning. We gotta start warning all these children going to sub shops. Don't get the eggplant parmesan. You're gonna get fucking addicted to eggplant parmesan, and we gotta get warnings. We gotta get FDA warnings at all the Italian sub shops. No more eggplant parmesan for the kids.
Why don't they have those labels on like eggplant and potatoes?
Yeah, you can. Exactly.
Why is it only on like...
Have you ever had eggplant parmesan? Now I know why they're so fucking good. Now I know why eggplant parmesan is so fucking good. It's the nicotine. It has nothing to do with being fried.
Like cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly.
Go look it up. There's nicotine in eggplants and in potatoes. And I think in other shit too.
And in potatoes.
It's actually very common.
Yeah,
right now I'm growing nicotine in my little garden. And they're
He's growing nicotine in his little garden. He's growing nicotine in his little garden.
potatoes. But they're still
Potatoes.
nicotine potatoes.
They're nicotine potatoes. Nicotine potatoes. He bought the nicotine potatoes. I know, isn't it? Isn't it fucking delicious?
Why does it?
I think it's better than veal parmesan. I'm not even a huge fan of veal. Fucking eggplant parmesan is delicious. When it's done right. When it's done right and the eggplant's actually fucking cooked right.
Why doesn't it say it on eggplants and potatoes? This product contains nicotine.
Willie is just having the time of his life getting some pets in. Look at him. Look at him.
I heard in Bosnia I heard in Bosnia you could just like children could just walk into the 7-Eleven.
And buy eggplants? In Bosnia, the children could just walk into the 7-Eleven and buy eggplants? My God, no wonder there was a war there.
Bosnia, it's actually like 11-7, so because I read it backwards over there, and you could just buy a pack of smokes for like $1.
Oh, well, it's a different culture over there. They allow children to smoke, I guess.
Right.
Hey, Willie.
What's up, Willie?
Sup, Willie? I love Willie so much.
Oh, I feel like shit today. Oh, it is. I feel like I drank a couple beers yesterday. I don't really drink beer too much, but like I had a couple. Ow! I had a couple cans of beer.
Remember, he had that Sapporo beer left over from when he made the disgusting beer cheese. He had some Sapporo beer, so I guess he drank it and had a little hangover.
In here because I was using them to make beer cheese. I was drinking a couple last night. Right before I went to bed. I woke up and I just got a fucking headache. I got a hangover. I don't think I drank that much. I don't think I really drank that much last night. I had like maybe.
No, I don't think he ever drinks. I don't think he ever drinks. So like if you never drink and you have a couple beers, yeah, you'll definitely get a little headache the next day if you're not used to it. He loves his pot. He loves his pot and his food. He's not really a big drinker. Could you imagine if this man was also like totally about alcohol and getting drunk all the time? The kind of chaos he would ensue if he was just making drunk decisions. No, thank God he doesn't drink a lot.
8 beers over a course of like 7 hours or something. I don't fucking know. All I was trying to do was I was trying to get rid of them. And I didn't feel like going home. I'm getting beer, cheese, and shit. So, as far as the court orders go,
yeah, I bet he is.
The lawyer says absolutely you need to obey Trippy's court order. You can fuck over with Lockport because he this is what he said. I was actually thinking about this. I was sitting in bed last night. I was laying in bed thinking about this. And I'm like,
yeah.
Wouldn't complying with therapy also mean that if the therapist says that he's dropping me, that's also considered complying?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's solid logic. If the court tells him to go to therapy, and then the therapist says, I'm dropping you, well then, he did what the court told him to do. He can just walk away, dust his hands, and no more therapy. So again, he's deciding the best course of action is to just not do anything the court is telling him to do.
If the therapist wants to drop you, you're no longer obligated to therapy. That's what I was told. You sort of not even obligated to do that court order from Lockport.
Yeah, not even lobby.
So I apologize to Trippy. I'm gonna take down.
I apologize for you all having to see this angle right now. I'm sorry you all have to see this angle right now. What grown man sits around with no pants on, laying down with his legs crossed like this? Only Frodo.
Those videos where I was ripping her a new one.
I mean, those underwear are like really doing like the Lord's work. Cause thank God, because without those underwear, we would just be seeing into the depths of eternity with no censor.
And because I'm not gonna mention the anymore.
Yeah, his parents. He's not gonna mention his parents because they told him to stop making videos about your parents.
But yeah, now that we know, obey the current order. Ignore the last one. It doesn't count anymore.
It will, and that'll be a terrible day.
If they give you trouble with what he's like, you just gotta obey the restraining order. Don't bother the lesbians. Don't bother the lesbians, and you'll be fine with that. That'll expire next August, I believe. And I'm just gonna deal with this shit. I'm just trying. All I'm trying to do is I'm just.
All he's trying to do is finally get all these restraining orders to expire. It was just bad luck that, 4 months before he had this one expire, he had another one slapped on him by his parents. It's like he can't stop getting restraining orders. All he wants to do is not be under any restraining orders.
Try to obey the court orders to the best of my ability. But when I got two, in my mind, it's just like it's two conflicting orders. You know?
Hey, Willie.
Anyway.
Love that cat. I love that cat.
I wish everyone would just leave me the fuck alone, to be honest.
Yeah, I wish everyone would leave him alone, too. Alright, that was enough Frodo. That was enough Frodo. He's gonna make his decisions. His life's gonna go wonderfully from here, I'm sure. But alright, let's move over to old Larry. Old Larry and his Feats of Strength. Now I don't think I need to introduce him. We've watched him enough recently. We watched some stuff about him last night. Been watching his Feats of Strength on and off for several weeks here, if not several months. So let's watch some more Feats of Strength by old Larry. Old Larry, who, by the way, I'd like to point out, and I do make fun of him, and I'm a dickhead because I do make fun of him. But I gotta say, from whenever he started doing this, months, a year ago, God, so long ago, look at him there, and let's be serious. Look at him there versus, go back to the top. I mean, he has gotten buffer. That's not something you can argue. That's not something you can argue. Lifting these logs and rocks is actually working for him. So I will absolutely give him the credit. This is obviously working for him. It's still funny to watch him lift these logs and rocks. But it's working for him, guys. It's working for him. And he can't, Danny can't beat him up. He would totally mess up Danny. But let's watch some more Feats of Strength from Larry. I'm on his side these days. I'm enjoying this. Let's check it out.
What is up, everyone? So I want to make this video towards a certain individual by the name of Lolly Boy of Lolly Tart.
Yeah, this is directed directly towards Daniel. He's gonna show Daniel who's the real fucking pussy. He's gonna show that he's got the fucking raw power, motherfuckers.
Mikimaru, Urushimaru, whatever you want to call him nowadays, because he's made so many YouTube accounts. It's not even funny. But he made a video towards me today, or the other day, talking shit, threatening to stab me, and shoving spoon up my ass.
Yeah, he did. Remember that. We watched that last night. Danny absolutely, word for word, threatened to put a spoon up his ass. So, he has every right to be upset. He has every right to be upset and show this little man who he's messing with.
And then he brought up the fact, he made fun of the fact that I pick up logs, and then he made fun of one of my other videos because it showed.
And again, you can make fun of it. It is kind of funny that he's picking up logs and rocks, but he's looking fucking bigger. Danny just looks fatter. I don't want to mince words. Danny looks like he's gained like 200 pounds in the last 2 years. Larry looks like he's put on a shitload of fucking muscles. You know what? Make fun of him if you want. He's doing better than you.
My ass crack.
I'm gonna get another
I'm
drink.
just like, dude, you're just fucking. I never claim, and that's the thing about this dude. He acts like I think I'm better than everybody because I lift stuff up. I never claim that, dude. I just do it because I want to do it. Not because people told me to do it, or because I think I'm the biggest, buffest. There's people in the world that can kick my ass.
There you go. Fucking base Larry. He's not doing it to show off. He's just doing it because that's what he wants to fucking do. That's what he wants to fucking do. And also, he's still bigger than you, Danny. He's still fucking bigger than you, Danny. Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why you're threatening to kill me with weapons because you know you can't kick my ass. I mean, why don't you do a video picking this up?
Yeah, do a video picking some shit up, Danny. Yeah, let's show you. Show you, Danny boy. Danny boy, what are you gonna? You got no power. You got no power, Danny. You got no fucking power. Let's watch the raw power. I love this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yoke that shit up. Look at this rock. Look at that. It's like 100 pounds, 150 pounds. It's a big, heavy rock. Up on his chest, on his shoulder, man. Up over his head, over his head. You see that shit? Yeah. Like, seriously. I mean, look at his biceps. Let's see if we can go back just a little bit. Look at his biceps. You see it's actually showing. You make fun of him. Oh, he's just lifting rocks and logs. Ha ha ha. Well, he's got fucking biceps growing, man. He's got biceps growing. Meanwhile, Danny's just got fucking 3 more chins growing.
You know why I could pick it up? Because I train. You haven't.
Yeah, because he trains. Because he fucking trains.
You look fatter than ever.
Ooh, bird.
So don't ever talk about my looks. And by the way, you're not the first person to call me Pinhead Larry. That was actually Steve from Machete Squad that called me that.
Yeah, exactly. And I did not give Danny permission to steal my word. It is a term of endearment. And honestly, I'm on Larry's side now. I'm gonna drop the pinhead part. I'm gonna drop the fucking pinhead part. His name is just Larry. He's just Larry, and he enjoys lifting shit.
At least when Steve called me that, he used his own way of, like, he did it on his own. Nobody told him to say that. He did it on his own accord.
I should, John. I should.
You, on
I
the other
absolutely
hand, are
should.
stealing somebody else's insult and using it as your own, when that's not the case.
I like how he's defending my use of the derogatory. It's not even that derogatory. It's not even that mean. But I like how he's defending me just because we both dislike Danny that much. And he's like, I don't even care that Steve calls me that. I just don't want you to call me that, Danny, because I dislike you that much. Even Steve's allowed to call me that, and you're not, Danny, because we don't like you, Danny.
So again, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do? You're only 200-something pounds. I lifted way heavier than 200-something pounds.
Danny is not 200 pounds. Danny is easily 250. But that was very charitable of him to say only 200.
This is probably bigger than you. That is probably heavier than you. That, I don't know about that.
Debatable.
These are probably heavier than you.
Wow. Exactly.
So
Danny's not one of them
bragging about
anymore.
how you're gonna kick my butt is laughable. You're not going to kick my butt.
You're
Plus
not.
you live all the way in Arkansas.
Yeah.
none of us at the moment can afford to fucking meet. So you're wasting your time. And even if I did meet you, you know you get your ass kicked. So I don't even know why you're threatening to kick my ass. You're being like, at least with Arthur, he didn't threaten to stab me, or I think he has, but I don't remember. But
Okay, I don't think we're gonna see any more feats of strength in this video. Let's jump over to the sword. See what else we got. We got some more. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, he's showing his I don't know what he's showing. Let's see what he's got. Let's just see what he's got. What is this? Well, he's more flexible than you, Danny. He's also more flexible than you. Look at that. Look at that. He can do whatever's going on there. He's more flexible than you as well. All right, feats of strength. Feats of strength. Feats of strength. Little puppies. Get out of here, dogs. Yeah, let's get this log up. Damn, right up to the chest. Yeah, exactly. I guess that was the entire thing. What else we have? Oh, here we go. This is the daddy. Good luck trying to bite me. Yeah, you want to bite me? He can bite you back. He'll show you how he bites. Right. What is this? What is more? Yeah, that was proven. Whatever that proved. That was proving it for sure. Oh, he's showing his knuckle strength. He's showing his knuckle strength. You know, like when the kung fu guys are like punching the tree. He's showing his knuckle strength. He's showing his knuckles. I didn't get it at first. I got it now. He's showing his impressively strong knuckles. There you go. Solid metal. Could you imagine those knuckles ringing off your skull? You don't want to fuck with Larry. Solid metal. Don't mess with that shit. Now he's just making a song. Yeah, I'm sure that hurts. That looks like it probably stings. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm sure that fucking stings like hell. Most people don't do that. Really don't punch metal. That'll sting the shit out of your knuckles. Don't do that shit. Ooh, more tire. He's got like a tire. Like the strongest man in the world. He's got a tire. He's lifting a tire. He's almost got it. He's almost got it. He can do it. I believe in him. He can do it. He can get that shit above his shoulders. I believe he can get that above his shoulders. I truly believe he can. I truly believe, guys. Everyone, cheer for Larry. Go, Larry. Go, Larry. You can do it. Get that up. Get that up. Aw. Damn it. I was really hoping he was going to stand up with that. What else do we have? Cool.
Oh, it hurt.
Well, alright. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave Larry. That's where I think we were gonna leave Larry, but he can clearly physically dominate Danny, and Danny needs to stop talking shit because Larry is clearly the powerhouse in this whole dynamic. Really Danny needs to shut his mouth and admit that Larry is the superior male. Really the superior male. Yeah, Larry eats pain. He's alpha. And I'm not even joking. Compared to Danny, Larry is the manliest man that has ever existed. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for the Machete Bowl for tonight, guys. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it as always. I will catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
Me walking in.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm not leaving until you apologise. For what? For pooing while I walked in. In the toilet!